Let's spend a little bit of time talking about magnesium, the forms and functions, and then we'll get into deficiency symptoms. So magnesium, when plants take up magnesium, they take up the magnesium ion, magnesium 2 plus. It's the only form of magnesium that plants can take up. Magnesium 2 plus is a primary constituent of chlorophyll. And I share with you a diagram of chlorophyll on the right-hand side. And you can see that magnesium, or the magnesium ion, sits nice and neat inside the chlorophyll compound itself. So it's needed for chlorophyll. And so what you'll likely see, and you'll see this in some pictures that I'll share with you in the deficiency section, that when magnesium is deficient, chlorophyll is lacking. So plants will look chlorotic. Magnesium also plays a role in ribosomes. And if you remember what ribosomes do, they are important for protein synthesis. And so when magnesium is lacking, protein development basically is lacking, i.e., the amount of nitrogen in protein decreases and non-protein nitrogen within the plant increases. The plant basically does not shuffle enough nitrogen over to create proteins. And this is an issue because we know proteins are necessary for a number of different factors within plants. For example, transport of nutrients across membranes. Magnesium also plays a role in enzyme activation, and so with a lack of magnesium, enzymes that are necessary for plant growth are simply not activated. And magnesium plays a role in ATP, or energy transfer. Those reactions that are necessary for energy transfer actually require magnesium. And the last point I want to make that's interesting is the connection between chlorophyll and hemoglobin. Chlorophyll on the right, hemoglobin on the left. They almost look identical. And I want to bring your attention back to the nitrogen unit where we discussed symbiotic nitrogen fixation through rhizobia species in leguminous plants. And if you recall what the color was inside active rhizobia galls within roots, that color was red or pinkish red. And if you recall even further, that the chemical compound was called leg hemoglobin, which looks almost identical to human hemoglobin or hemoglobin in animals and chlorophyll. And so I think about the connections here, not only the puzzle that I'm trying to teach you in terms of soil fertility, but the puzzle of life on this planet and how interconnected we all really are.